it's Shaina, and today I'm going to answer all of your questions on how to start a YouTube channel. I've been getting this question for quite a while. I've decided to finally answer it because the question is coming more and more frequently. In no way, shape, or form a guru or an expert on this. This is just stuff that I learned along the way and on my YouTube journey. So the first question you have to ask yourself is, why are you doing your YouTube channel? I'm going to be really honest. If you're doing your YouTube channel for fame or for money, you're gonna have a really frustrating road. If you're just starting YouTube and you're trying to have YouTube as like your job, I'm gonna say that that is not a good idea, simply because you need to have literally hundreds of thousands of views in order to live off of YouTube. If you're just getting like 100 views a month, keep your day job, boo. Keep your day job. I'm not saying that this is the case for everyone, but it takes time to build anything that you want to do. Keep in mind that you can't compare yourself to anyone else on YouTube. YouTube is like an extension of life. You really cannot compare yourself, because if you start comparing yourself, you're going to get frustrated and then you're going to get really hard on yourself for no reason. So I think the second most asked question that I get has to do with camera lighting and editing. There's two different cameras that I alternate between when I do video. When I bought them, it was a couple of years ago, so they may even be cheaper than when I bought. I do not use a DSLR camera. I would love one, but yeah. So eventually I would love to upgrade to the DSLR, but if you're just starting off, do not invest that type of money if you are not serious about photography like that. That's a waste of money. You don't have to have a super fancy camera to do YouTube videos and have them look good. The biggest thing you need to look into is lighting, because ultimately cameras need light to you know, figure out the image. You do not have to buy big lighting kits. If you have a window that gets good light coming in, sit in front of the window. That will help. Or if you don't have a window that gives you enough light or is in a place where you can record, you can create your own daylight. I got my bulbs from Home Depot, but they sell these light bulbs that are daylight quality, and that they're a pack of 4 for like $8. The other thing you want to look into is backlighting, which is what this is. This serves two purposes. It's decoration for my room, and if you want to see the whole room, you can look at this room tour, because this thing is tiny. But it also serves as a backlight because the lights push me forward and project and it gives it more of a dimension. Oh, and then the light in front of me is an automotive light. Like, it's an automotive lamp. They're really inexpensive. Like, you can do lighting for like 20 bucks. And when it comes to editing software, when I first started, I used Movie Maker. I have been investing more in my channel. I went and bought Sony Vegas, and that is what I edit my videos with at this time. If you have MacBook, iMovie works. You have a PC, you can still use Windows Movie Maker. You don't have to go out and buy anything. You want your channel to grow, invest in your channel. But when you invest in your channel, it does not have to be like, it does not have to break the bank. It does not have to put you in debt. It does not have to be like the top of the line of anything. There are programs that mimic other programs that do exactly the same thing. You just have to look for them. Another thing you're gonna need to start your YouTube channel is personality. You're gonna need something to offer people so that they'll want to watch you and they'll want to come back. If you're sitting there
talking like this throughout the whole video,
people may come back just to laugh, but I don't know how seriously like they would take you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna need some type of fire. You're gonna need something that people are like, hey, she posted a video again, let me go see. One of the things you're gonna have to be mindful of before you put yourself on the interweb is the comments. People are very honest in their comments. My experience with comments has been mostly good, and I think this is for everyone, unless you just have a super controversial channel. I think most people, what's wrong, Beanie Bot? Okay, so the babies want to hang out. One of the things that you're gonna have to keep in mind is that you are putting yourself on the internet, and people, when you put yourself on the internet, it gives people license to criticize you, and they will. I say this all the time. Everyone is entitled to their opinion just as long as it's respectful, especially on this channel. And I'm pretty sure other people feel the same way. Like, everyone isn't gonna like everything you do. When it comes to likes and subscriptions, I think that will tell you a lot about your audience. If you post something and they're like, no, we don't like this, don't try that. Or if you do try it, try it in a different way. Or if you're getting nothing but like, that's good. And if you're watching this and you're not a content creator, I think one of the things that we look for as content creators is people giving us feedback. The whole point that we put this stuff on YouTube is for other people to look at it. I think we as content creators look for, you know, like, we like to hear feedback. We want to know what you want to see. We want to know what it is that you guys want. But as a content creator, if you're not receiving that, but you're getting views, I would take that as a good thing. And if it's consistent, like you're getting around the same number of views for every video, I would take that as a good thing. That just, you have nothing bad to say to your face, then just keep doing what you're doing. Also, another thing that I would suggest is to find your own niche. I said before, do whatever it is you love to do and put it on YouTube. Another question that I get is, how do people see your videos on YouTube? Well, to be 100% honest, that is mostly up to YouTube. What I've seen based on a lot of people's information that are around the interweb is that people will share what they like, and even if someone likes it, they're still not necessarily going to share it. But I kind of have to really promote yourself, which is something that I did not do. I really didn't start promoting myself until last year on YouTube. People that I knew, they didn't know that I did YouTube videos, and I didn't tell them on purpose because I wanted people to see my content and be like, I like it, or if they don't like it, then say they don't like it and why they don't like it. That's like one of the most honest ways that you can get feedback. Another reason why I didn't tell people that I did YouTube videos is because I didn't want people to feel obligated to watch. I wanted people to watch because they really wanted to watch. One of the greatest ways to get your content out there is you have to promote yourself. Anytime you post a video, tell people about it. Don't spam people's channels. When you spam people's channels, YouTube has a special box for you to go. And the content creators can actually just delete your comment without even reading it. If you're pretty much putting the same thing on everybody's video, it's gonna end up being spam. If you want people to see your videos, share it with them on Twitter, share it with them on social media, share it yourself on social media and tag people in it. But that can also turn into spam, because if you're continuously tagging people that really don't want you to tag them, like, it can turn into spam really quickly and blocking really quickly. I've seen people do it. One of the things you have to do with YouTube is be patient. If you're just starting out and you're just starting to post videos, it's gonna take YouTube a while before anything starts showing up in people that have subscribed to you newsfeed, and also it's gonna take a little while for it to start showing up on the side of the videos as well. I cannot breathe. Have you ever talked so much that like you literally can't breathe anymore? Yeah. Smoothie! Choosing a channel name. Okay, so let me give you a quick story on my channel name. The name of my channel is actually SugarStilettosSty. Funny thing about that is a lot of people do not know how to spell stilettos. And I don't understand that, because everybody wears heels. How do you not know how to spell it? But she digresses. Comes to your YouTube channel, just keep in mind the spelling of things. Try not to use a lot of numbers. Try not to use a lot of underscores and random things that people are not going to remember. And so just keep that in mind when you're coming up with a name for your channel. Alright guys, so that's it. That's all I have for you today. I hope this was helpful. If there's anything that I didn't cover, let me know below so that I can do another video and kind of update, or if anything was unclear, let me know, or send me a message on Facebook or Twitter. That's it. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!